Oh my god, the scuff. Hello, everyone. Oh god, so I'm so sorry. I was speaking for like 30 seconds when it was mute and I thought I was on. Hello. How is everyone today? How are you all doing? Welcome, welcome. So, as I was saying, do excuse the scuff. Oh my god, it's so intense. Excuse the scuff. I am trying to migrate from Streamlabs to actual OBS, and things are a little mismatched right now. There are a few things missing from the top left that usually are there, but that is a-okay. I'm going to keep up streaming as normal because we have to save Edgeworth because he did not murder Robert Hammond, and we gotta find out who did it. That caretaker is suspicious, and Polly the parrot is bound to know something. Who else is excited for Turnabout Goodbyes? I've been so hyped for it. Let's go, gamers. Okay, let's go to the game and continue. Got up to day 3's trial. So let's get on that right away. Turnabout Goodbyes, day 3 trial. December 27th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Come on, Karma. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. God, I'm still not over how the judge is just like the blushed emoji every time he's surprised. Thank you, Judge. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statement, so... Oh, that's so deep. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. I'm on the clock. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah! What are you, a sheep? Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. Is that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. Up. The proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Cord Lake. Psycho Gem, welcome. Hello, good morning to you. How are you today? We're on case 4 of Ace Attorney Day 3, and I am super excited to see it through. Been having a good weekend so far. And also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Let's raise an objection. We're not letting anything slide in here. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah. Oh my god, not even you know Karma. Be honest, Manfred. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Alright. The witness will state his name. Well, not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honor. The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. I'll make some coffee. Very nice. Enjoy your coffee. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness. The night of the murder. Was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. I heard a bang. Yep. He's like an Animal Crossing character. With his catchphrase. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Manfred, this is not gonna go your way. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now. Yes, objection! Thank you for the objection. And yay means my new little thing I set up is working with the sound alerts, yay. But Mr. Wright? Of course I'm going to cross-examine. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. You may begin. Oh, he's lost it. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. Oh, is that like the alarm sound you make, Manfred Von Karma? You just scream? Oh, I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Oh goodness, I think I'm just going to press everything. Hold it! Yay, thank you. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yup. Just after midnight, you say? Yup, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. Go sleep. I asked him, and he remembered. Isn't that right? Pop. Zzz. Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yep. You see? Continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. Your Honor, this is a circus. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, kitty boy. Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Then I heard a bang. Yep. Hold it. Where did the bang seem to come from? I sleep. On the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Bring Polly the power to the stand right now. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yeah. But you couldn't see them clearly. Thank you for the hydration check. Thank you for the stretchy. Yup, at the time that is. I should stretch my arms and legs. I've been doing a lot of stuff on the PC today again. On section. Did you all know that I cannot actually see my redemptions in the chat like I used to? I only see little bits by the corner of my single monitor right now. It's a reason I got the idea to set up at least a few sound alerts, because those are fun. That you all seem to like them. Yep, at the time that is. At the time? I heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. That's what Laura said in her testimony yesterday. A catchy hydration sound? Oh, Aki. Which one? Is that the one where I win? Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Tell me more about that. By your window? Akechi gulping. Koro Akechi gulping. Exactly that one. Oh goodness. I will heavily consider it. I'll definitely set up some Akechi like sound redeems. Those are fun. Yeah, my redeems. I said redemptions earlier. Like I'm. God, I am in a court of law. I guess it got to me. Yup, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. That is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was a defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Pop. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. Dies on the spot, falls. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. On karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I'd better act quick or this trial is going to be over. Objection. Your Honor, oh, I forgot to hydrate. I'm feeling my mouth's a bit dry. We proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. You all best remember to hydrate too. Objection, Mr. Wright. Are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Let me check my guide really quick. Let's keep objecting. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. The guide of not fucking up exactly. If you were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Ugh. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please? Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough, the witness may leave the stand. Yeah, Mia's death, like, so quickly. Apparently they were planning to make it on the very first episode on the game, but then Capcom changed their minds. But my friend told me that Larry Buzz's case was added sort of as a last-minute thing in development. I still need to Google it. But yeah, it was because I pointed out how I thought it was kind of neat how they didn't make it be straight up the first episode, but the beginning of the second one, because it just hit a little better that way. And you get some funny videos of lawyers playing Larry Buzz's trial on YouTube. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Huh? The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. Hello? That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait, Edgeworth? What? Wait! Yeah, that's me right now. This is a setup. Me! This has to be a setup, right? Huh? What? Wait, speak of the freaking devil! What are you doing here? Larry? Yeah, that's what I said. What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park, night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. This animation. Today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order? What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you heard a gunshot. Yeah, I did. A gunshot. That night. This expression haunts me. The sweat and tiny shocked pupil on one eye, the other eye squished shut, half cat face, thumbs up. What is he feeling? I was sitting here in the audience, listening to the testimony. I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order? Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it's our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Ayo, Judge, based? Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. Larry. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Oh, goodness. Larry is the goofiest, and if something smells, it's usually the butts. District Court, defendant lobby number 2, and it seems like ads are starting in 2 minutes. We still have a bit of time to talk, and when it's time, we'll just vibe out, listen to the music, and I will not proceed any dialogue until the ad break is over so that everybody gets to have the same experience. Woo! That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. Just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Alright. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night? Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? He is so fabulous and beautiful. Even accused of murder. Actually, I kinda like them more that way. Wait, who said that? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. Couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. Why were you on the boat in the first place? With Robert Hammond. Did Robert force you to witness his suicide? That is messed up on so many levels. I see. Oh, at time. Alright, let's all vibe out until then. I really like this soundtrack. I love this track and every music for Ace Attorney. Thank you all for sticking around and supporting the channel. It really helps. I appreciate you all so much. I'm gonna have a sip of my water. Thank you for the stretch break. Fetching felt pretty good, not gonna lie. Made it count. And now I'm gonna have a little marshmallow snack. What kind of snack did you all have today? Pat Maya. Action! I object. That was objectionable. Have returned from Adhel. It says there are still 40 seconds left on my end, so I'm just gonna stick around with Maya CG there for just a sec. I wonder if this is all. I noticed my bot message was also just a little late. Maybe it's because, like, instead of my on the dot 5:55 click the go live button time, I ended up doing some seconds later today. Maybe that's why? Question marks. It's alright. Thank you all for sticking around and supporting the stream. As my bot message says, it means so much more than you think. Thank you all very, very much. And there we go. We are so back officially on both my end and yours. No worries. Thank you all very much. We'll continue right where we left off, because I do not progress dialogue during ad breaks, as previously mentioned. Maya, I see. Right? Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. Not until now, exactly. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15. Everything's on Larry now. December 27, 10:35 a.m. Courtroom number 3. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. The night of the murder. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. Was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. The night of the murder. Knight was out in a boat on the lake. Looking for something, and I found it. I want to ask, what were you looking for? But I feel like that's going to open up a whole can of worms. Quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then I was thinking about going home. I heard this bang. I lay didn't see a boat. After I heard that single gunshot, I went home. I think that's more important to press, isn't it? So, you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? Was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. Wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. At night, I was out on a boat on the lake. Wait, huh? Well, Nick? Oh, this again. How come he didn't see a boat? Exactly. Should I present the photo of the boat here? Maybe. What do I have to do? Loda's deposition. The photo, it was taken from... This is a zoomed in photograph and it was taken from the lakeside. So like from the shore. A single gunshot, he says. heard two sounds like gunshots just after midnight on December 25th. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Laura Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? I don't think that's how court works, Larry. Mr. Butts. What? You only heard one gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Gotta give it to Larry. Advocating for boundaries, that's important. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones. Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. Thank you for contributing to the 12-hour stream. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should we continue the testimony? Oh god, I don't know, I need to check. Let's continue. Your Honor. Please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. He's getting mad. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. So I was listening to a no request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard a gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. He's working his two brain cells really, really hard to help us. It's gonna be okay. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was nothing more, probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? Oh, come on, I really that out of touch with the times, so Your Honor, Judge man. An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Real booming loud like, he says. Sure, I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying. Tell me. What did she say? How do you know it was a she? Mr. Wright. Please cease these pointless questions. Don't mind me, just eating marshmallows, sorry. What possible good could knowing what our radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question. Only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care. Come on, Judge. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. Lower Soleil, welcome! Hello, hello, welcome to the chat. How are you doing? It's good to see you. That would mean it's before the midnight, right? Yeah, exactly. And the photo would be taken... Yeah, it was after midnight, wasn't it? Yeah. Sometime the 24th or 25th, it's blurry. It was around midnight on Christmas. Doing great? I'm so glad to hear that. Wonderful. I'm doing pretty alright too. It's been a nice weekend so far. 2 gunshots just after midnight on December 25th. Ooh, something legendary. I've heard there's a lot of legendary things in this case. Naturally, let's hear it. I'm so ready. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with that face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. This face. Indeed, and? I used to see this on Tumblr every year. It would go around on Christmas. Oh, goodness. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Screenshot taken. Caught in 4K. Caught in HD. Right, I think everyone's seen this one. I was wondering when it was gonna drop. But when are we cross-examining the witness's parrot? Those were like the only Ace Attorney memes I knew besides objection before getting into Ace Attorney. Do you realize what this means? When you heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Mrs. Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Bass's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? Very rude, right? Larry's kind of the butt of every joke around here. Larry. Well, we can't just say Larry's wrong, can we? Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Oh, Von Karma looks so fishy. Apparently Edgeworth was his student. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Oh, shoot. Just shows the gun. Fired 3 times. Could that be it? Is it as simple as just showing the pistol when he says gunshot? Yeah. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. The 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. God, the entire court hadn't realized till now. Order, order. I guess that will make sense out of yesterday's testimonies. Objection. You waste our time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof that the witness didn't just think he heard something? Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright? There's no turning back now. Uh-oh. No turning back, they say. Extremely sassy. Wants to end it so quickly. Do you have evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have evidence that proves Mr. Butts wasn't just hearing things? No, the parrot. The pistol again? Oh no, the guide can't save me right now. Evidence that proves Mr. Bunce was not just hearing things. We got a bullet, we got a pistol, got the photo, we got the camera who took the photo. We got Laura's deposition. All of those are related to hearing gunshots. Polly? Nah, just kidding. Because that's probably really irrelevant. Polly, and this is Misty Faye. Mia and Maya's late mother. The DL6 incident seems to be, from the very beginning, very, very major in this court case, in this episode. And we haven't yet touched upon it, even though we got all that information. Oh, and they have to be connected. All that's really the question is how we've ended up in this situation. I don't think we should show Misty Faye's photo though. I'm gonna feel like a huge dum-dum if I get this wrong. I have to prove a bullet was fired at that hour. Maybe the oxidation can show when the bullet entered the body. Maybe. That's actually not too terrible. That's way smarter than what I was thinking. Pistol and its bullet. Yeah, we only have the one bullet in our court, like, evidence. So Larry was here, Lotta was there, Bo Rentalman was hurt. Why are the other two shots hurt but no bullets found? Maybe they're in the depths of the ocean, or the lake in this case. Which is not good at all for us. Hold it. Might have gotten that wrong. Evidence that proves Buds wasn't... Something Lotta said, where that Edgy missed it when it was close to the victim on the phone. This proves that Robert Hammond was shot. But does it prove that if it was fired, it was hurt? I don't know if we're gonna get another chance at this. That's what's scaring me. My guide here doesn't mention anything. I'm on my own in the dark. Thank you, chat. Backseating me is more than welcome on Ace Attorney days especially, which is every day unless otherwise stated. Well, every day that I stream. I stream on Wednesdays, Saturdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Thank you all for tuning in. We got the second lake photo taken at 11:50 p.m. on Christmas Eve. Shows an empty lake. Yep, it's right there. For the two photos, the one with the gunshot. Why was it taken in the first place? Not so fair, because the camera was taking pictures when the loud noise is detected facing the lake. It was a loud noise with an empty photo, just a little before the murder. And then we got this photo. 25 minutes later. Look at this photograph. This was taken by a witness yesterday. Ooh, yes, I think we're on to something, chat. Thank you so much for brainstorming with me and giving me clues. I really, really appreciate it. This was taken by a witness yesterday, Miss Laura Hart with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. Exactly. Yeah, tell us. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was said to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims. Order, order. That will make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, it leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were two sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Oh, he's in the dark too. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Sounds like he was maybe testing out the gun. Ah! What's wrong, Nick? Have it. Have it. Huh? Remember the case with the steel samurai? Oh yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Steel Samurai was about our previous case, case number 3, with Will Powers, the one that took me like so long to finish in real life. Maya. Yes? If we don't figure this one out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. Maybe they mean like how... Will Powers was accused of murdering... what was his name? I had it and I forgot again. Will Powers was accused of murdering... I want to explain, but I forget the... I think it started with an R again. I forget the name of the victim. I remember D. Vasquez, the actual murderer, and Salmonella. Who can forget Salmonella? Well, in short, the idea is that D. Vasquez, like, had seen that actor, I'm so sorry, it's completely escaping me right now, had seen that actor accidentally push somebody and murder them, and she covered it up and used it as blackmail. But then 15 years later or some such. Was it 15 years for that case too? I don't remember either. Huh. Oh, this is the worst explanation I've ever tried to give on anything. Like, I have an idea in my mind of what they may mean, but I cannot convey it. But yeah, Di Vasquez acted in self-defense. However, the victim was coming at her to murder her instead. Thank you for the flower. Appreciate it. Maybe it's something like that, but I still don't get it. Like, Robert Hammond, what the heck did you plan? I need to know now. I have so many questions and no answers. Let's let Maya and Nick be like, yeah, this makes sense, while I just ride along. Got a hunch and I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already got a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. Just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So, you finally realized the truth? There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. The animation, that finger wiggle, yeah, I know, right? And they are jumping literally like a million yards away. Merry Christmas. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It could have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15 minutes past midnight. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. It's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Huh. And I am barely following along here, I say with my single brain cell. Explain who the two men on the boat are. Well, it's not Edgeworth and Hammond, according to my guide that I just took a quick glance at. Interesting, it's Edgeworth and the murder. But Hammond is not in the picture. Wait, did the murderer try to shoot at Edgy? You try to murder my girl? Try to murder my mans? Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. He was pretending to be Mr. Hammond? So the murderer knew enough about DL6 to pretend to be Hammond on the boat? But how was the shot fired if it was a meter away? Huh. Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. It wouldn't be hard to pretend to be someone else in the dark. That's super fair. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. No, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... Imagine all this as to say Edgeworth again. Lotta didn't hurt a fly. We're gonna be honest, Chief. We don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. Is it the old man? The old man extremely sus? The blue bar that shows there is my, kind of like my health bar, and if I make a few mistakes and it runs out, then it's game over. Because they're upper ludicrous to the stand. You don't know? Ah, again, you waste my time. I don't know, because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. Yeah, and what does he know about DL6 to the point that even his freaking parrot knew? Let's get into that. Let's get very deep into that, please. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? The parrot shot him. Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place. Close to here. Here, of course, the boat shop, where he lives. That way, he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he started to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? Boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, please do, Phoenix. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Ooh, this music's a bit more intense than usual. I like it. Let's go, gamers. That night, The caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 1150. How did he acquire a gun? How does he know Robert Hammond and the L6? How does he know the connection with Edgeworth? How was Edgeworth summoned there? Tell us. That face, God, right? Robert Hammond doesn't deserve dignity. This was around 1150. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Obviously the boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. He had to create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Brave old man swimming on Christmas. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body. And threw the body into the lake. Gruesome. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker. Quickly. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, yeah, good job, Larry. I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop at the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry. I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff. We are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He's not at the boat shop either. It's mostly correct, Yaoi Man says. I am the Yaoi Man. Taking that from Edgeworth. What? What should I do? Find him! Quickly! We cannot allow him to get away! Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. How about that, Karma? Search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. (1:22 p.m. Defendant lobby number 2. I want him. I want the old man. Yay, Nick! You did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. I will always support old man Yaoi. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down on the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. I swear. Edgy. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile, just a little. Relax. Maya, don't. He's going through a lot right now. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. Huh? A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. A nightmare of a memory of committing murder? Oh, cliffhanger! Oh, goodness. I will have double saved. Oh my god, I'm just... I'm standing on the edge of the cliffhanger. This is terrible. Oh god. Yes, yes. I promise we'll have much more. But I know we'll break first. Yeah, I can't just go home like this, absolutely. Oh, misclick. There we go. Okay, I'll see you very soon. And I've snoozed that for another 10 minutes. Make sure you take the time to hydrate, stretch out yourselves. Maybe have a snack if you're hungry. Take care and see you very soon. Well, hello! That was a little longer than I expected, but thank you for sticking around anyways. I came back while the ads were running. Oh, it's just your emoji in chat. It's really hard to see Lord Soleil's name right now. Let me read what you were talking about while I was gone. Oh, your emoji really are adorable. I love them. Aww. Someday I'm gonna have really cute animated stickers too. I can't wait. Not now, but sometime. Ace Attorney music is so good, right? Thank you for the stretch and hydration. Alrighty. We have a very important case to get back to. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney's Solitary Confinement Darkness theme. This is most certainly a track to chill, relax, or work to. A super cute emote you're about to have right now. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Can't wait for those. Oh my god! Oh, wow, thank you! That was so smooth! I didn't get that. Oh wow, thank you so much for the subscribe! I appreciate it! Thank you, you are the kindest. I do not know why there was a random ad break there, but let's go! Shichiro Huggies! I love that one. I am gonna bring out my Catboy model tomorrow, I think. I was using my PNG the last 2 days because I was feeling a little lazy. Didn't feel like being tracked too much. Just chatty. Yay! Welcome, welcome. And feel free to join the Discord. You get a lot of access to so much stuff on the Discord now. And I hope your recovery from your injury goes very well. Wait, we've already saved. Okay, then all I gotta do is go back. Let's stop here where the track ends and back to Ace Attorney Original Trilogy HD Remake. Of course! It's lovely to have more members join my community. It always makes me super happy. December 27th to 11 PM, Wright and Call Law Offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he never takes someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo! How's everyone doing? Oh, Larry. You come in like a hurricane. What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yeah, I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Are you hitting on Maya? Dude. Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on. Save Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. There's a saying about doing the right thing and not really bragging about it. Nick? Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes. Oh, never heard this track before. And it's lore time. Ooh, it's good music. In grade school. They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. Saved? That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey! Hey, Larry! What is he talking about? Huh? I almost choked on my water. He became a defense attorney because of men. Pretty gay if you ask me. Huh? Sorry. I kinda forgot. Okay, what a letdown, Larry. Huh? Gay gets moderated? But it showed. What happened? City Skeleton added for me the term gay. Thank you, City Skeleton, for doing the Lord's work. What the heck? The Streamlabs, one of my bots considers it bad, and I have to find out which one it is, because I have Stream Elements and Moobot and Streamlabs bot, all controlling things in my chat, but we love gay. We will not be silenced. We're all jolly fellows here. Be gay, do crime. Be gay, do crime. This is the final verdict. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear the story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Be gay and don't do crime. Yeah, that's generally a better idea. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? Do you remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. Can't see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I had skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial, with me as the defendant. Baby Phoenix! Oh no! Oh, Phoenix! I didn't do it! Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one played with him! Admit you did it! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! No borrowing my eraser! He shouldn't be allowed in the library committee! Give back the 50 cents I loan you! Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Did you rob the bank the other day? Primary school kids are ruthless. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Aww. No, I want to give him a hug. dog, and why is he wearing hair gel at that age already? He's just naturally spiky. Oh goodness, I hate that teacher too. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? Oh my god, he's so cute. Wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Oh. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Oh. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Was it your idea to hold a trial, Teach? Because what school even does this? Oh, wow, I didn't expect this kind of backstory. It's really heartwarming, actually. Bittersweet. Yeah, school is already humiliating enough as it is. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow. I had no idea. What would be a fun name for that teacher? Ooh, I think Haki has this one. It's your time to shine with the dad jokes. Yeah, had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. Teachiu, maybe. Yeah, the Teachiu. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Oh yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Embarrassment. Professor Embarrassment. Hateful. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. Well, I don't know if they found out which kid stole the money back then. But this was an important piece of lore. And the transfer is absolutely related to his father's death, wouldn't have been anything else. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. True, you weren't here yesterday and in the beginning of when it was first mentioned, were you, Aki? The L6 incident is a lot of backstory. In short, it's how Edgeworth, at 9 years old, saw his father, Gregory Edgeworth, get shot in front of his eyes during a blackout in an elevator. And Robert Hammond was the prosecutor who declared the third man in the elevator innocent, even though there was evidence going as far as the Faye's mother, Misty Faye, declaring that it was him who did the crime. So Robert Hammond is not just any random old schmoke, he's very significant that it was him who was murdered here. And that's precisely why I need to know why that old man at the boat shop knew about this, because how does he know? What is the connection? Letting that sink in while I have some water and snacks. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Huh? Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts, a demon attorney. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? Gay? Can we get a gay in chat? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. To each warn you against the message, not my own chatbots. That's funny. Whatever it was, know that I'm sure it's totally fine in here. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I can fix him, / I am unfixable unless you really try. I see. I love it. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Asexual attorney extra gay edition. Everything about this game is extremely homosexual. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick. Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right, may very well be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy's pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. And from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. Oh, I misclicked. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? We have been taking Edgy at face value, haven't we? The game's become intentionally gayer. Oh, I'm so in for this ride. I picked the right franchise to stream. I love it. I love Ace Attorney. It's literally so good. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end, Phoenix. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, you means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? Why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, you're always so mean to Maya. In the beginning too, like, can you summon Mia? No, you can't reach her? Put her under pressure? Come on, Phoenix. Phoenix is so foot in mouth half the time. The bellboy's doing fine. Detention center. You look as grim as always. Also, Phoenix doesn't take Maya seriously like ever, and they're what, like 7 years apart in age? That's not that enormous, you know? I'm not saying that to don't think of the wrong way. I just mean he's like, oh, you still watch cartoons? I don't get that, Maya. What? You want candy and a burger? I don't get that. Are you a child, Maya? And that's when she went, yeah, I'm literally 17. That's still a teen. And come on, Phoenix. Are you so out of... Is being a lawyer really that tiresome? I guess it is. We're just here for the whole career. When he says, love that. Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade. Lunch money? Oh. Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Well, that hit way harder than it should have there. I've had moments like that. Ouch. Well, at least Edgeworth has a very valid reason. Trauma can absolutely wipe all your memories before the traumatic event. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? The trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, that sounds like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Okay. I'm still haven't figured out birthdays and whatnot. I've only gone as far as figuring we're at the end of 2016 right now and they're both 24. But I'm feeling Aries energies from Phoenix Wright and some earthy energies from Edgeworth. Like maybe something like Virgo, Capricorn even. Not a Taurus, that's a bit too cozy. Maybe a Taurus side to him, but... I mean, look at that jabot. Maybe a Libra side? Libra moon? But Phoenix Wright? Definitely an Aries charges into things, which is very much an anime protagonist sign to have. Like, if you're an Aries, you can revel being the main character, honestly. You can let Leo believe they're the main character, but really, it's you. Am I the only one here who knows about astrology? I promise we'll have a nice just chatting stream one time where I'll do everybody's birth chart. Haven't changed a bit, right? Well, maybe, yeah, but... I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? Couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it, yet he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now I can't recall what happened in that elevator. You don't need to. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney argument in court. claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Oh, you were gone for a bit. Oh, that's... They were just summarizing DL6 once again. Oh no. It was just a bit more backstory, asking why prosecute, and Edgeworth came to hate defense attorneys after a shady defense attorney got Yanni Yogi declared innocent in a court where he was the murderer. Yes, and being extremely gay while having the conversation. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. Are you serious, Edgeworth? I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him, so you learn from the worst. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Pat, pat, pat. Sorry for the silence, I'm finishing my snack. Looks like the Defty Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate, Aki, but I'll send you the timestamp moment on the YouTube video since I'm also live on YouTube right now when the stream is over. You could even watch the previous VOD though, that's kind of long, and yeah. The boat shop caretaker. shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Yeah, no problem. I will find that and send it to you. Sandwich with cheese and tomato. Simple yet so efficient. I love it. I'm a big tomato fan. I know that people usually tend to just love or hate tomatoes. It's hard to find someone kind of in the middle of that. I'm a very much tomato defender. Tomatoes are so good. Cooked, raw, sauce. Just give me the tomato. Sauce. Court Lake Park entrance. Tomato is the face of this gay attorney seeing each other. I'm red as a tomato right now. Hey pal, long time no see. We saw each other yesterday. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, hey? I'm so glad you got rid of fresh tomato slice, Saki. That's good to hear. I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Oh, guacamole with lemon juice and lots of greenies. Oh, nice, nice. That's my kind of sandwich. I haven't had avocados in any form in such a long while. I kind of miss them. Thinking of her, the avocado. Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial until tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Yeah, people want grease in their sandwiches, they want meats and all that. I love sandwiches with veggies. I like the crunch, I like feeling healthy. Of course, I love eating garbage, but yeah. I like veggies, I love salads. Especially in the summer, so fresh. Oh, one other thing. Eee! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? Ooh, brown bread and pickled carrot. I would try that. That sounds super good. I love brown bread. Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Okay, Gumshoe. See you tomorrow, Gumshoe. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. A lot of mouth, a lot of problems. She's got a huge mouth. Like literally, Lotta Hart's mouth is as big as her face. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Yeah, I think it's a side gig of his. He makes samurai dogs. Whatever those are. Honestly, I want to try one. They seem yummy. That old caretaker got away. Yep. Never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I didn't know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Hello. What might you be doing here? Samurai dogs doesn't sound like something you should sell. It's not the best marketing, huh? Out for a walk, The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. God, I couldn't help but hear Kenshi Yonezu Lemon in my head. Yeah, lemon. We love lemon. Lemon Lime, don't like, don't read. Anyone remember fanfiction.net? Mr. Grosberg. This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. I feel when the dog quotes you the Bushiro code before stabbing you with a katana cutely. Send me the song later. Yeah, of course. Lemon is Kenshi's most popular song, I'd reckon. It's gonna be easy to find. I'll send it to you. If I forget, just send me a lemon emoji. Mr. Edgeworth Trials ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Yeah, you're welcome. Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks, bye. What do you think Mr. Grosberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Look like anyone's around. Caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. Can I go in? Oh, holy. What about the parrot? Exactly. Polly, you've got some explaining to do. Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. Can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick? You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. No, Maya should absolutely take care of Polly instead. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Doesn't look like he used his kitchen much. Right. Guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. The wrath of Burb, he shot the victim. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. Polly said that she knew about DL6. She said, don't forget DL6. Ah. It's extremely weird. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Oh, always check the trash can. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered they're showing a Pink Prince special this week. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. I was literally just talking about it. He shames her for her interests. You're both autistic. Be nice to each other. Polly said a bunch of things. I remember that she knew about the DL6, but what else should I be remembering right now? Yes, let's spray Phoenix with the water. That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? He gets even crazier on the third game for no reason. Oh no! Gotta nip the interest shaming in the butt. We have to. I wish Phoenix could actually hear me. Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we'd better not. Oh yeah, Polly said something and the old man was flustered, but he was like, hey, not so fast, girl, but I don't remember the thing that was said. My brain's weird like that. Don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? And these are all saltwater fish. Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. What do they say? You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? We've gone just about everywhere. Let's check out Grossberg's for now. Yeah, I should investigate more in the boat rental, shouldn't I? Thank you. I will go there right after Grossberg's empty office and the gap of the missing painting on the wall. He could at least repaint it a little. He's out again. When does he work anyway? No, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. No problem. I am looking around for 1228, the safe number. When I forget something that simple, it's spookily similar to my real world card pin. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Spark! Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aww. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Guess there might be a clue or two. Hope it's not any, like, body parts of the dead body. That's scary. I don't know how my brain went to that instantly. Stolen goods can't count as evidence. We keep telling Maya, but it just won't register. The only thing in here is a letter. Is it like the letter from Robert Hammond? A letter? Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. Okay. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Is that old man Yanni Yogi? The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. Von Karma? No, I don't think it's Von Karma involved here. But Yanni Yogi? The man who was on the elevator who shot Gregory Edgeworth 15 years ago? Now that's suspicious. He didn't look that old in the memory flashback. So in 15 years, he couldn't have gone that old and senile. But we don't know exactly how old that Yanni Yogi was. Huh. I'm not going to make assumptions just yet, though. It's early still. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. But it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions, so maybe the old man isn't Yanni Yogi, but Yanni Yogi wrote this? Where is Yanni Yogi now? But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain, maybe it's like someone Edgeworth prosecuted. Perhaps, but still connected to DL6, obviously? Huh. Let's not jump the gun and make speculation. One thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Well, stolen goods must count as evidence in that judge's court. He better suck it up. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth is no details the murder and setup. Yes, we're absolutely gonna find out. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Boats, murder, police, space, okay. Why didn't he take the letter with him? Right, for the plot. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste, let's get going. The burp noises are just birdies chirping in the game when it's quiet. What do you think we should do now, Maya? You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Well, had any good ideas? This is all tied to the DL6 incident. We'd better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Something that happened back then has a hold on Edgeworth and it won't let go. Grossberg's not here yet? And a criminal affairs is out, Gumshoe's not coming. Okay, it's time to... Oh, can show that to Edgy. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Yeah, I thought of that, but my very first thought was something related to Yanni Yogi. Pat, right, he looks sad. Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man, not at all. So, he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Revenge on Edgeworth, but also Robert Hammond? But Robert Hammond didn't ruin Yanni Yogi's life. He declared him innocent when he murdered a man. What's going on here? Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations of the DL6 incident, right? Because it happened almost exactly 15 years ago, and that means it can no longer be tied to justice. There is only like 2 days left. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi! Could he be Yogi? That's what I'm saying. Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Like, yeah, I don't get how Yanni Yogi would have become that old unless he's faking it. He didn't seem to be super old in the Like flashback? Oh, and ads are right about to begin. Thank you all for sticking around. I appreciate you. Edgy, he looks mad and sad. Yani Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. I don't know if the ads are running or not yet. Can I pause? Do I continue? What do I do? Court bailiff? Soup? I'm pronouncing it wrong. I might be. Court bailiff. Alright, it looks like ads have begun. I looked up the word. I didn't even take a look at how it's pronounced.
Bailiff.
Bailiff. That sounded really British though.
Bailiff. Bailiff. Bailiff.
Bailiff. Bay live. Bay come live. Oh yeah, Bayleaf! It's the middle evolution of Chikorita! Oh, how could I have forgotten? Cutie! Oh, I miss Pokemon. I keep trying to replay Pokemon and... It's just not going as well as I would like it to. It's been fun though. I'm playing a lot of Ace Attorney. I guess I don't need to collect creatures right now. Trials and Tribulations Cross-Examination Moderato 2004. Super good. I really like this one. I'm gonna love Trials and Tribulations, aren't I? Collecting the gaze instead, yes, that is better. Oh, subverting expectations. Love when musicians do that. Good track. Oh, and this one's gonna be groovy, but let's go back to our game now that ads are over. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you very much. Let's talk about Yanni Yogi, who was a court bailiff. Seems to just be pronounced pretty similar to bailiff. I love bay leaves. As a Greek person, I need them like when making certain dishes. It's just unfathomable to me that people will make them without bay leaves. Lentil soup without a bay leaf and a good amount of vinegar. Come on. Yeah, they are so good in soup, right? Now I want a nice good soup. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in the little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe. Edgeworth's trauma. He's got a bucket load of it, doesn't he? And it just keeps increasing. Pat. And that's Yanni Yogi, right? He doesn't look like he was. He looks, I would say, same-ish as Gregory. And Gregory was confirmed to be 35. They get to show literally every game for no reason. Why? Do we have to keep bringing back Edgy's worst memories to him? Oh no. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help. Get us out. Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. He pleaded insanity? In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. I bet that judge was bribed. But isn't that strange? His letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right, yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. And yeah, I thought in the real world, like, just claiming and pleading insanity doesn't really, doesn't really fly, does it? I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? Memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Okay, Edgeworth. That sounds exhausting. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You know, make this any easier. I want to get out. Help. Get us out. Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my hair. Take a shot every time they do this flashback. Lever fails. What? Stop breathing my hair. I'll stop you. What? What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Oh, fuck. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. Scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. But you were a child. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do. Like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe... There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6. Grossberg? You want to start a poll? I can start a poll. A poll of the scream and the pistol not being because of Edgeworth? Oh, Polly! Okay, there was a missing Y. I see what happened. Sorry for the confusion. It is all forgiven. I know all about autocorrect, trust me. Grossberg, your tie is tacky. Of course, anything. Paul, are these attorneys gay? The options are yes, yes, and yes. Mr. Grossberg. Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I see. So, Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. Oh, absolute unit, this Grossberg. It's only a dream, only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. This was real. Ooh, that is absolutely possible, knowing the funny thought process of the Ace Attorney names. That's very, very possible. Isn't there another character named, like, Clavier? Don't remember the last name. I've seen something about them. Oh no, he's not gross. He's a kind man. A little loopy, but he's nice. Really? That's funny. Over here we speak French and Dutch in Belgium, so we call milk milk, or mayo parenthesis and nays. Like, let me type that actually. Literally, that's how it's sold here. Mayonnaise. A bag with gross on it and your bread. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, DNL mayonnaise is probably the most Belgian thing I can think of. It's delicious mayo. I like it. Just realized this investigation segment is short. Oh, is it? I haven't been looking at the guide because the playthrough has been really intuitive here. I'm getting close to the end already. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yeah, what kind of pistol fires mid-throw? Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. It seems like a lot more likely that Yanni Yogi caught the gun and shot it in between all that than Baby Miles accidentally shooting the gun. I mean, guns are heavy and you gotta know how to hold them to shoot one. I don't know shit about guns, but I know that much. Let's talk about Gregory Edgeworth. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Yeah, and a respectable amount of force on the trigger, and he was 9 years old, little noodle arms. I don't buy it. I don't buy that something that fucked up happened to Edgeworth. Maybe I just want to believe because I want him to be happy. It just seems fishy still. It seems too convenient. Well, he may have had one beer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Edgeworth didn't deserve all that trauma. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forced testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. Beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. Yeah, of course, I got what you mean, Aki. I know you wouldn't shoot a gun to anyone. But absolutely understandable. And who else to put the blame on than the only other human being who was on the elevator? A 9-year-old, but maybe that wouldn't fly in court, so they had to make shit up like temporary insanity due to oxygen deprivation. I don't buy that for a second. Who in the world bought that? What kind of defense attorney was Robert Hammond anyway? And are we as bad as him? Hasn't really been addressed, but it's being hinted at, isn't it, beneath the surface? Just a second, I've got a cat here who is demanding pets. Yes, Mr. Sleepy. Yes, Gatsby. Kato says hi. Meow meow. So good cat. Oh, I misread. I missed that. To beat him. Something Gregory, allegations, how to put an end. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. Let's talk about Misty Fey. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. I would believe the spirit medium on this one, Grossberg. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Huh? Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. Oh. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. hard to tell what is the truth or not. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter. That attorney badge does look like a pineapple slice. Attorney badges aren't even a thing. When he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent. So why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Huh? Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this What? You've seen this handwriting somewhere before? A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Definitely not Edgeworth. Manfred, like, he seems terrible and horrible, but... Was it Manfred? Did Von Karma just make all of that up? Hold on, I don't want to get this wrong. I know there's no consequence, but it hurts my pride. Forged evidence, huh? Would it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Making up testimonies and really valid reasons that Grossbeck would have seen von Karma's handwriting. Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? The blood chickens. Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Because von Karma only cares about his own skin. Indeed, I seem to be really close to the end of the investigation. Our next step is going to criminal affairs. And that will basically be it. Or until the next trial. Interesting. And right, I completely forgot that, Oh, it's not... Huh? Wait. Is Google a computer screen? What? That's not possible. The world ended yesterday? He must be reading predictions for the future on someone's homepage. Alright, let's leave the cop station. Back to Grossberg. Oh yeah! If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Sedgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Sedgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Yeah, why is everyone so certain? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. Well, he has to stay sane. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. That's nasty. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it to the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. But to the point of saying it ruined his life? He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Well, excuse me, princess. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly. Why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? Yeah, you can still have a vacation and still have a perfect record at work. What's this logic here? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd killed someone. But, Nick... Mr. Edgeworth admits himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. He was a child in the same conditions or worse than the person who claimed he had insanity. I keep thinking that, oh my god. Phoenix is the only one who believes that. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. Imagine bringing up nightmares as evidence in court. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. Alright. How does that shit to people? Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy. Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like David Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there, but I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Police Department, records room. Dusty as always. We're only here since yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he's in here. On Karma. Where the heck is he? Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking at it recently. Burning evidence, oh goodness. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases? Nick, the file for deal 6. It's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Oh my god, the front-facing Von Karma isn't real. He cannot hurt me. Terrifying! Von Karma! You! How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. Von Karma, you are literally a cartoon villain. Can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. This is the last thing you see before you die. Here, I have a spare shoe right here, actually, take it. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed a veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? Grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? Second-rate defense attorney with third-rate evidence. son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Phoenix did say something like, don't show your cards to the opponent too soon, like in the first case, didn't he? Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite a researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then surely you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Let's show him the letter pronto. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Oh, is he going to grab it? Nick, what is that thing? Oh, what? Oh, he's going to tase us! Stun gun for self-defense, usually. Uh-oh, this is worse than Mr. Red of Blue Corp Incorporated. I don't like this sprite. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000. Oh, don't worry, people don't die from it. Usually. Now give me the letter. No. No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Oh! Maya? Holy... Wonder has like a million. Maya! Out of my way! You could have run, Phoenix! Oh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of... Oh, shit! What are we going to do on the trial? Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya! The letter! Did he take it? Huh? Yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. Maya, pat. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now. When we need her the most, Maya, you are everything. Don't call yourself useless ever again. I wish I hadn't woken up out of home. Oh, no, don't say that. Maya. There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 Incident Evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. DL6 bullets stashed in a pocket. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. Is the stream frozen? Is everything good with it? We're just ending it too. Not to you? Audio lag? Seems fine from my side. Let me check my CPU right now. 70%. We're still 60 even. We're still okay. Maybe try closing and restarting the stream, Maki. Sometimes when there's latency like that, when there's such buffer between audio and video, usually closing that stream and opening it again does it for me. I'll let one of my most loyal viewers out there just miss the ending of this, can I? Let's all be patient. Enjoy this tense music. Maya is not useless, and I refuse to let her believe that for even 1 second. I love the suspense music. I love every single track in the OST. So good. Welcome back, Aiki. Is it better now? It worked? Nice, nice. Glad to hear it. Yeah, sometimes that can happen. Connection issues, server issues, tech stuff. It's been a headache for me all day. Techie stuff. I will still take it over being an attorney, but I love being an attorney. I would like to rate someone when the stream is over. Yeah, if you have any suggestions for who to come say hi to, I would really like that. Excellent, let's hear it. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. To be continued. Yes, please save. Kawaii floof. Alright, I'll make sure to check that person out. Oh goodness, Turnabout Goodbye is so good. Oh, and here's the groovy music from before, also from Apollo Justice. Is Apollo Justice like Phoenix Wright's cousin? I have no idea what the relation is. Anyways, now that we've got somebody to rate, cozy person, playing a game with some viewers, don't starve together. Oh yeah, that's been pretty popular with streamers lately. Not just lately, like for a while now. Wonderful, let's go check out that very cozy person. Keep up the nice, fun vibes. Let me go to my stream manager. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, don't starve together. It looks pretty good. The floof. Oh, that's a cute little PNG.
Tons of touchstones. Tons.
Thank you all for coming to the stream. It was so fun. I had so much fun chatting with you. Let me prepare a little raid message for you. Thank you so much for sticking around through the whole thing. That honestly means the world to me. I was seriously invested, and being able to yap about it with people listening is the best. And huge shout out to City Skeleton for being the best moderator I've ever asked for.
Trust me. Trust me.
There you go.
Never too late. Trust me.
Let's copy paste that into Kawaii Floof's chat and let's start the raid. Ready to raid in a few seconds. 4 of you. Alright, wonderful.
And I'm also sorry, Phantom, for the fumble.
Let us go.
Hey yo. Shichiro? Is that how I say your name? Shichiro. Shichiro. Shichiro? Shichiro. Shichiro? I'm bad at that. I'm sorry. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome in. Second one, Shichiro, I hope.
Oh.
Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you streaming on your side? We're streaming chaos. We're trying to survive. Trying being the key word. Hello. Let me do your follow. Hi, Aki. Hey, yo. Welcome in. Hey, yo, Soleil. Thank you for the follow. It was so fun. Ace Attorney Keys 4. I'm loving it. Oh, you're playing Ace Attorney. Heck yeah.